So the last time I did a Cyberpunk 2077 Reshade video, I used DLSS enabler. And it's still working, but today I'm going to use Optiscaler. And I will show you how to install Reshade and frame generation on top of that. And later in the video, I will show you modded Cyberpunk with frame generation. So now you don't need RTX 5090 to play beautiful Cyberpunk. And if you want in-depth guide on how to install realistic-ish graphics on a low-end GPU, get this video to a 300 likes. Then I will make a video about it. Also subscribe to the channel. This video takes so much time to make. Help me by doing that simple thing so I don't feel useless.
Thank you.
First, download this file using the link in the video description. And if you don't know how to download Reshade, go to your browser and search for Reshade. Go to the first link and scroll down. Click on this download button. After that, if you go to Nexus mod page, you can find ton of beautiful Reshade mods for Cyberpunk. So download one you like. So I downloaded this TMP photorealistic Cybershade mod. And this is not a mod showcase video, so I don't know if this mod is good or not, okay? Let's install frame generation first. Extract the downloaded mod file. Inside, you will see 2 folders and 1 zip file. Then open your Cyberpunk file location. Go to the downloaded Optiscaler folder and copy these over to Cyberpunk exe location. And this will ask to replace files, so replace them. Now run the Optiscaler setup file. This is where the changes comes in. For Reshade users, instead of traditional DXGI, we need to use option 4, wininet.dll. If you are not installing any Reshade, you can still use DXGI and wininet option. So press 4 and enter. I saw one comment, a user with 7900 XT or some AMD card. In here, when he used number 1, it didn't work for him. But when he used 2, said it worked. So if your game doesn't work for some reason and you are an AMD user, try 1 and 2 both and figure out what works for you. 2 always work for me, so I'm going with 2 and hit enter. Now for AMD and Intel users, open this fake NVAPI file and extract this NVAPI file to the game location. I'm not going to do this step because I have an Nvidia card. After you've done that, open optiscaler.ini file and search for NVAPI. In this NVAPI category, set this override NVAPI DLL to true. So now everyone need to set this FG type to nuke MS. Save this and open your game. Always run the game after you've done modifications. Then it's easy to find what went wrong and where. So when you're in game, in graphic settings, now you can enable DLSS Super Resolution. And in here, turn on DLSS frame generation and apply. The game will ask you to restart and you must restart, otherwise the changes will not apply. After restarting the game, press Insert key on your keyboard to open Optiscaler menu. Select FSR 3X from the drop-down menu and do changes you need in here and save the settings using this Save INI button. And like the other videos, you still get this ghosting issue when driving a car or bike. Let's fix that. Go to your game file location where your bin, engine and mods files are located. Open the Cyberpunk downloaded folder and open ghosting fix folder. Keep this for the last and extract everything else to the game folder. Replace things if you have to. At last, extract the frame gen fix. Now open the game again. So if you didn't install CET before, you will get this menu. If you did install it, you will not see this and it's okay. If you do get this menu, click on Unbound and press a key that you don't use for the general game. I'm using this one. And press that same key to remove this menu. Now let's go to the game and see. So we are still using FSR 3 and same settings. And when I go fast, the ghosting problem is gone. When I choose DLSS, you can see from the version I'm using DLSS 4. and I have decent FPS. That because this is DLSS 4 CNN version, not the transformer one. Even though I set transformer model in the settings, in Optiscaler menu it still uses CNN. So if you want to use the latest versions, you have to set this DLSS preset override to latest. Then you need to restart the game to apply the changes. CNN is still looking great, quality is good, but not as good as transformer model preset K. Now let's install Reshade. Open the Reshade application, and it says don't use on multiplayer games. It may cause bans, so don't use on multiplayer games. In here, if you see Cyberpunk, choose it and hit next. But if you can't see Cyberpunk in here, click on this browser button and go to where your Cyberpunk exe is located and click on open. Press next and select this second option. In here, uncheck and check all. Hit next and wait till this done. And you need to get your Reshade mod file and move it somewhere that you can find it easily. Click on next and then finish. Now you can open the game again. You can see Reshade is installed. Open the Reshade menu using Home key on your keyboard. Go ahead and find that Reshade mod file from here. Select it. Now you can see everything has changed. Again, this is not a mod showcase video. I just wanted to show you that Reshade is working with frame generation mod. So no ghosting or anything with the Reshade mod. If you want to uninstall the Reshade and frame generation mods, go to your Cyberpunk location. Run this remove Optiscaler file. Press Y to remove and enter. You need to delete these two files as well. Now FGMod is uninstalled. To remove Reshade, open the Reshade install again and find the game again. Now when you hit next and hit next again, you can see there is uninstall Reshade and effects option. So select that and hit next and finish. Even though it says it's uninstalled, there are some leftovers you must remove. Delete this Reshade INI file and this Reshade folder. Now Reshade is completely uninstalled. So this is with lots of mods, Reshade and frame generation. You can see I'm getting around 70 FPS and that's pretty good. I feel a little bit of input lag. I think that's because of my CPU. This is a city area, so it uses more CPU than usual.
You piss off already!
So no ghosting behind the car. So after lots of mods, I get this teeny tiny ghosting behind the car. You can't even see it if you are not looking at it closely. But even that can fix by choosing DLSS in Optiscaler menu. Of course you lose some FPS, but no ghosting. So that's it. If you want to know how to make your game look like this, make sure to hit the like button and get this video to 300 likes. Until next video, adios amigos.